three issues. The three issues of the time allocation, of the documents filed, which were found late, which were found without leave, allow us to go and consider that, and the issue of representation.
Yes, Malodi. Just one item, Malodi, which...
You can't be addressing the court, two of you.
Yes. My lady, with your kind permission, my name is Kamau Karori, Senior Counsel. My lady, I just needed to comment on just two issues. The first is the allegation that the application that was filed to strike out the name of ISA and company advocates from the record, that it was not, the physical applications were not presented. The correct position, my lady, is that they were presented, but we were informed by the registry that in view of the fact that the court was sitting today, that the appropriate thing to do would be to come and seek leave of the court before the documents are received at the registry. So it is not true that we did not serve those documents. Secondly, my lady, regarding the documents, there's also an important point, my lady, to point out, which is that the affidavit filed by John Githongo, he had filed a response first, then he filed a further affidavit out of time, and in that further affidavit, he introduced completely new documents. In fact, as you will notice when you retire to write your ruling, he now withdrew the initial logs that he had attached to his affidavit and filed completely new ones after we had responded to his previous affidavit. The only option available to us, having been served with these new documents, was now to respond to them. You'll also notice, my lady, that the documents filed by Arnold Oginga, again, they are completely new documents from the ones that had been filed earlier. The prejudice is, on the basis of the document that had been served upon us, we had already responded and filed submissions because our time for filing submissions was very limited. Now we have a situation where new documents have been filed. We have no opportunity of responding to them in submissions because our submissions have already been filed. The only option was for us to file an additional affidavit explaining or answering these new documents and assertions that had now been made. And that is why the documents that were filed out of time on account of the system issues that my learned friend has alluded to. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you.
With your permission, Your Ladyship, my Lords, mine are separate and different issues. The first one relates to the orders you made for scrutiny this afternoon.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Katwa Keegan, for the first petitioner, led by by my senior, Mr. Ngatia. It relates to
respondent, you mean?
Yes, first respondent. I apologize for that. It relates to the issue of scrutiny that is supposed to start this afternoon. We would like to request that the court takes on board consideration of the issues of security, considering what happened at the National Tally Center, my Lords and Your Lordships. And we would also like that the issue of the location where it is to be done be addressed. And we would prefer, considering the security issues also, that camera surveillance be addressed, my Lords and my ladies. The second issue, my Lords and my ladies, is you granted permission to the Attorney General to introduce two affidavits, and we would, the two affidavits introduce very substantial facts that go to the touch very seriously on our case, and we would like and pray for leave to respond to those affidavits, considering that you've allowed them in. Thank you, my ladies and my lords.
My lady, the Chief Justice and judges of the court, my name is Charles Kanjama for the ICT professionals who've been admitted as amici. I have also two requests to make to the court. One is that in respect of the scrutiny that will be taking place, that the amici whose assistance to the court is to give independent observation of the election technology